How terrible for you, Pharisees! You give a tenth of your mint, rue, and garden herbs of all kinds, while neglecting justice and love for God. These you ought to have done without neglecting the others. How terrible for you, Pharisees! You love the most prominent seats in the synagogues and respectful greetings in the marketplaces. How terrible for you! You are like unmarked graves, and people walk on them without recognizing it. One of the legal experts responded, "Teacher, when you say these things, you are insulting us too." Jesus said, "How terrible for you legal experts too! You load people down with impossible burdens, and you refuse to lift a single finger to help them. How terrible for you! You built memorials to the prophets whom your ancestors killed. In this way you testify that you approve of your ancestors' deeds. They killed the prophets, and you build memorials. Therefore God's wisdom has said, I will send prophets and apostles to them, and they will harass and kill some of them. As a result, this generation will be charged with the murder of all the prophets since the beginning of time. This includes the murder of every prophet, from Abel to Zechariah, who was killed between the altar and the holy place. Yes, I'm telling you, this generation will be charged with it. How terrible for you, legal experts! You snatched away the key of knowledge. You didn't enter yourselves, and you stood in the way of those who were entering. As Jesus left there, the legal experts and Pharisees began to resent him deeply and ask him pointed questions about many things. They plotted against him, trying to trap him in his words. When a crowd of thousands upon thousands had gathered so that they were crushing each other, Jesus began to speak first to his disciples. Watch out for the yeast of the Pharisees. I mean, the mismatch between their hearts and lives. Nothing is hidden that won't be revealed, and nothing is secret that won't be made known and brought out into the open. Therefore, whatever you have said in the darkness will be heard in the light, and whatever you have whispered in the rooms deep inside the house will be announced from the rooftops. I tell you, my friends, don't be terrified by those who can kill the body, but after that can do nothing more. I'll show you whom you should fear. Fear the one who, after you have been killed, has the authority to throw you into hell. And